Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening. You have to open your window.
Do I?
So I can put the camera up. Yes, you do. Yes, she does. We are at the brake check that we start recording a lot.
Every Friday video?
Not every Friday video. So we're going to drive from the Osoyoos brake check down to Oliver.
So you know what I just realized?
Didn't hear ya.
You know what I realized?
What?
I can just do a dramatic effect every time you say something.
She's got her ukulele out.
And I can be like...
Dramatic effect. She's just barely learning. We just bought that. You can close the window now. Let's climb upstairs. And this time, I got a new mount on there. So this time, hopefully, it doesn't break in half. Where's my other gloves? Where's my other gloves? Give me these gloves. Just because the tailgate's all grimy. But yeah, we got a load of Klesnikov, front and trailer kind of similarly loaded. Of it says 64 millimeter by 150 millimeter by 16 feet. So we've got millimeter and feet mixed together. This is easier with two hands. Let's see how this works. Hopefully that's good. It's kind of hard to see.
I'll just have it...
Nice brake check.
Dramatic effect.
Nice brake check. Just full speed right past. Is it snowing?
It did something.
It feels like it's snowing. Those are snowflakes.
It's 3 degrees. Oh.
What are you doing? I'm just gonna go. I don't know what you're doing. The other guy blew through the brake check. I don't know what you're doing. So yeah, miserable overcast type of day.
Miserable, huh?
It's 3 degrees Celsius. I mean, it wasn't miserable, but look, the moose has got decorations.
Yeah.
Halloween, Turkey Day decorations.
Fall decoration?
Fall drag? Yeah, sure. Is it foggy down there? No, I think we're good. It's just the clouds are lower. And thick overcast. We have not seen the sun. And it's now 1 p.m. and this is how the whole day has just looked.
Yeah, I think you're right. It started off foggy.
I know I'm right. We haven't seen the sun today. It's been like this the whole day.
Yesterday we saw it for a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But not much. And the snow that we had is still up there.
On Paulson, yeah.
Yeah. think that's there to stay.
It's just a little light dusting up there. Yeah, I think winter has come late this year, but I think it's here.
Yeah.
Or will be very soon. Because it was 0 degrees Celsius today morning. It was 0 degrees on top of Bolton. It's 3 over here. We'll see how cold it is at the bottom in Osoyoos, the warmest place in Canada. We'll see how warm it is. Yeah, we delivered 7 a.m. at the new Klesnikoff Mass Timber location. Had some words with the receiver because I was not impressed at all. There's no room for that kind of garbage in this industry. We'll get back to that story in a bit. Drove to Klesnikoff, loaded this. We were the second truck in line, although the first truck in line was unloading, which was one of our co-workers, and he was almost done unloading. He had LTL. It's definitely snowing, just light little flakes.
You had the salt that we didn't pick up during the week.
Yeah, the last load we brought from Vancouver, we were supposed to have that salt on the back. Yeah, he had that salt loaded on his trailer. Looked like he had 2 more deliveries after that one. But Kootenays is his home base, so he just has to deliver those loads, reload, and then he can park for the weekend.
Yeah. He had it pretty set up for him to go home.
And then, yeah, this is going to go to Mitchell Island Modern Terminal. Your case can't close?
I'm afraid to put too much pressure on this.
Well, why don't you put that in? Yeah, that's it. Your auto tuner thing, whatever it's called, the tuner.
And my earbuds that only work on one earbud.
Have to buy some new earbuds.
Yeah.
So Monday's video will be this exact load heading toward Vancouver.
But I won't be with you.
Nope, Jess won't be with for just 1 week. She'll be back after that again.
Oh, I know what I forgot on that list.
What did you forget on your list?
Make you more chicken tenders.
Yes, make me more chicken tenders, please.
My list of I don't know if I can get everything done. It's a busy week.
Gotta prioritize which one's more important.
Chicken tenders definitely is on the top of the list if I ask you.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, definitely snowing.
I'm tempted to see what I can walk home with and come back with a pickup.
I can walk home with everything. I usually do. Although it just comes with, there always seems to be a lot more to bring home. More uneaten food.
And we ate a lot of our food.
Good.
I don't think there's anything in the freezer.
Good. That's the way I like it. I want it to be empty. I don't want to bring stuff back home.
You told me bring the ukulele, just to clarify.
Yes, the ukulele is an extra thing to carry. She's been playing it the whole week, just not while recording.
Well, the thing is, I don't know much. I literally have learned 4 chords, so
Yeah.
I can't really entertain you guys yet with it. It's a learning process. Like I said it before, I don't even know how to read musical notes, so
You're learning.
I'm taking my time. For me, this isn't like a
Rush, this has to be done now.
Yeah.
This is a hobby on the side that just take your time.
it's
Fun
supposed,
to strum. And
yeah, it's supposed to be fun and relaxing. So
I know listening when she's doing it is awesome while driving. It's super relaxing. Here's our viewpoint if you're westbound. Stop over here for a nice view of Osoyoos. And on this hairpin corner is the viewpoint eastbound. By far the better viewpoint. Oof.
what happens when I pick up the phone and I'm not really paying attention the whole way? When you take a corner.
I was not expecting to get rain over here, or snow. Now it's rain down here. But I wasn't expecting moisture to be falling from the sky. It's been foggy and cloudy all day, but not rainy.
Well, if I heard correctly, we're really glad we're not on the lower mainland.
Why? What's going on there?
A lot.
That's
of rain.
double solid, buddy. There's a safe passing zone in a couple of corners here. I mean, he did it safely, but
He's minor compared to the ones we saw earlier. Yeah, it's gonna be very, very rainy until like 4 o'clock apparently.
okay.
It says it's like 4 or 5 degrees out. High of 9 today. And we've been getting like 1 degree at night, 0 degrees, like.
Oh, construction ahead. Prepare to stop. Grab ourselves some gears. Looks like it's just for this corner.
What are they doing?
Don't know. There might be equipment moving in and out over there. Yeah, it's just for that intersection there. That's all. Just for that intersection. Down. So,
I don't want to brag or anything.
oh, but you want to brag a bit. Okay.
I still have the cookies that I
Are you
bought.
saying you have the self-control not to eat all the cookies?
Yeah, I bought these and yours are long gone, and I'm still going home with cookies.
You know what?
No.
Could I have your cookies, please?
No, you're gonna eat
You
here.
have a problem. You didn't eat the cookies. That's a problem. So could I please have your cookies?
No.
No. You all heard that. She says she doesn't love me anymore. No, you eat your cookies.
There are special cookies. Lemon cookies.
Lemon cookies.
This is so loud.
Yes, it's very loud. I agree.
I feel like the truck is just screaming.
It is. I'm at 2,000 RPM. Well, 1,900 RPM. With the fan on. There's 2,000 RPM. Oh yeah, I promised the other story.
I thought there was something else as we talk about.
What else?
I don't know. I don't recall.
You know what's unfortunate? This video is going to be hard to edit with all this rain. So have the dash cam. We have the dash cam as a backup. Alright, fan off. Ha. Does that sound nice now? You can hear yourself think.
Yep. I'm like,
It's quite the fire they got burning down there.
well, now they're allowed to burn again, so they have other.
Well, especially in the rain like this, it's probably a good time to do the burn. Did record asleep with a trucker, but unfortunately, one camera mount broke. Oh yeah, I brought that up. You guys don't even know about that. Sleep with a trucker, the camera mount broke on top of the load. And then bugs on the mirror cam, so it would be a fairly short one, but Jess is going to edit this one. I think I might be able to get, with her new computer, her computer will have such an easy time rendering this, maybe I can get back into recording Sleep with a Trucker as long as Jess does all the editing for it.
But then I have to keep the files, right?
Yes, you have to keep the files until we have 8 to 10 hours worth of it.
So I just have to make space. I have space, but you know what I mean? I have to.
Oh, I was thinking the portable hard drive. Ooh, you got cardboarded. Did it come out the back? Yes, it did. Okay. Saw it dragging for a little bit.
But yeah, we're supposed to edit that together so I can make some notes about how to do it.
Yep. And I'll start to try to record those again. It's been hard with the short weeks, and then we went from the there's not enough work to there's too much work. And now it's so busy I don't have time to edit them. It's like with her new computer, once she has all the kinks worked out, her computer should render those things really quick. Because the longest a video I've managed to do is an 8-hour video, and it takes like 8 hours to render on my laptop. My laptop is just flying high fan speed, overheating to get those 8-hour videos in. So,
But your main computer at home has problems too.
my main computer at home is too slow for it too, and I don't have the time to do it. Sometimes I would get it all set up on my main computer, and then as I leave for work, I click render, and then it can render there for a day.
Well, then your computers are on for the whole week then.
Yes, that's the problem. So, Jess, maybe we'll do a video every other week. Only on weeks that Jess is along, we'll do a video, and then she can render it the next week when she's at home. That might be a good cadence. One video every other week.
I like the lot of that. Especially since I'm still setting up my computer.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'll have more of that figured out during the week, but I have a list, really long list to do.
We'll try to get back on top of that. And then the weeks that I forget who mentioned it in comments, is like when I'm slow, just do another creek video. The problem is a lot of those weeks I was away from home and downtime away from home. And I'm stuck in a truck stop somewhere or a random pullout somewhere, a random street.
And the creek nearest to us at home is not one you really want to hang out with.
600 meters, turn left on Crossnest Highway.
Crossnest Highway. So we're at a quarter tank fuel. Fuel up in Oliver before we head home.
I know we ate lunch, but
Still hungry?
there's stuff around us. I'm like, oh, that looks good. That sounds good.
So the warmest town in Canada,
How big did it for business?
6 degrees Celsius.
Cache Creek and Oshkosh are.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Yeah, Ashcroft gets definitely hotter. I don't know what number they're going with, but I don't remember. Why'd you turn your blazing light on?
Green for you.
Green for me, okay.
Yeah, but you're too busy looking in.
At the bus.
Yeah, that you're gonna miss your green.
It was red.
In 1
Sleeping on the
kilometer,
job.
turn right on 97th Street.
Seems like nobody here is moving anyway.
Town is pretty busy right now.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why, but it is.
In 600 meters, turn right on 97th Street.
You mean Highway 97?
This is how I imagine the weeks go when I'm not here with you.
When you're not with me, there's just a lot of dead silence.
Oh, I'm sure there's
You don't
time-
sleep with a trucker, but pretty much that. That's what I do when you're not here.
There's not conversation with Garmin.
No.
You sure?
Do I talk to Garmin when video is not recording?
Turn
Once
right
in a
at the
while.
traffic light. Continue on 97th Street.
I'll continue on Highway 97. Thank you very much, Garmin. I just realized I was talking to Garmin again.
Uh-huh. Maybe I'm onto something here.
Oh, I still didn't talk about that story of unacceptable at our delivery chipper place. Got distracted again. So basically, I pulled in. The receiver was a contractor on site. So if you guys know where I was, the site I was going to, nothing to do with the company I was delivering to. a contractor working on site. Showed up, everything was really good and professional until, I don't know why people always have to ruin that. You're having a really good debate, yeah, and then all of a sudden, thank goodness you're white. Or he said, thankfully you're a white boy. What? Thankfully you're a white boy? We were having a great, I respected everything about you. Everything was going well and you lost me there. I immediately, not even a split second thought, I just go, and what does that have to do with me being white? It's like, what? And he saw my face and his face went, I done messed up. It's like, why does it matter what color your driver is? We've been to other sites where somebody goes, oh, thankfully you know how to back up. Great, that's great. Awesome feedback, cool. I know how to back up, and apparently a lot of your drivers can't. No racism had to come into the conversation, and you could still complain about other drivers without being racist. What? Like, how's that even? How do you like?
It came out of the blue, like you were like, I'm gonna just pull ahead and pull over there.
And then thankfully you're a white boy. What?
Yeah.
So he goes, well, it has nothing to do with like I didn't mean any harm by that. It's like, just stumbling all over his words, and it's like. Then later on, he came and apologized again, and he goes, I didn't mean anything by that. I didn't, it's like,
Well,
then don't say it.
Ironically, after that, he asked you what your name was.
He asked me what my name was, and then it's like, Juan? Is that Russian? I'm like, no, that's Spanish. He goes, I'm Russian. I'm like, what? So you're a foreigner, and you want to be racist.
And not to be harsh back, but you're from a country right now that's looked down upon by many people.
If anyone's going to be racist, that's going to be against you right now. I don't know. I grew up in a minority. Where I grew up, white was a very, very small minority. And maybe that makes it more unacceptable to me, where I'm more sensitive to, hey, that's not cool. Honestly, maybe it's a blessing growing up in Mexico and Belize, where I was the minority. Even when we moved to Ontario, I was the minority there. As in, I was the foreigner that spoke German in a English white town.
And people told me to go back home, basically.
I was told to go back home to Mexico where I belong. I'm like, I wasn't born in Mexico.
Like, thanks, Mom, for the Spanish name.
Yep.
But yeah, we were kind of having a discussion today, like, this is why we just say something. You just don't be quiet about it.
Yeah, when somebody does something like that, don't laugh it off and move on. Immediately call them out, like immediately, because the face, they know that they done effed up right away.
Mm-hmm.
Their reaction will be, oh, I'm the one in trouble here, by calling them out right away. It's like, if you hear someone say something racist, you just go do a double take. Excuse me? What does it have to do with my skin color? Call them out on it right away. I also made a note of it and told my boss. I'm like, hey, if this person from this contracting company is a problem for future truck drivers, make a note of it. Because if it's going to be an ongoing issue, then we have to deal with it. If he's learned his lesson here this one time by not treating I'm not saying that. Like, what? Why is it okay to say that to another white person? A white person is saying it to a white person. It doesn't make it okay.
But the fact that literally you're an immigrant and he's an immigrant still, like...
Yeah, we're both immigrants.
Then it comes down to skin color, and it's really bothersome.
It's like, come on.
It's just, we do have other...
Keep your intrusive thoughts to yourself.
Yeah. But we do have another driver that is...
Actually, we have, I think, 2 foreigner drivers. I guess including me, 3.
Yeah.
I think. 2 or 3.
Yeah. And it's just... It's like, we don't need that. We don't need to work with a company or a contractor
That discriminates against a certain group of people,
Yeah.
right? It's like, nope, not having it.
If you're not
So, yeah.
professional, then we...
If you hear that, just call them out on it. Just say it. Grow a pair and say something. Because when you say something, all the power goes to you.
And it's not okay. So...
It's just not okay. And it's amazing the kind of power you have over that person the second you say something. They very quickly turn from an alpha male to a sniveling, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like you say, he came back and apologized, like...
Yeah, he knew he done messed up.
Well, he also was like, oh, my job.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. Even if he's still racist, he goes, oh, this guy could report me. And like I said, I did tell my boss. I told my boss I took care of the situation, but we're just not having that. And the boss goes, yeah, if we have another problem with that person, we just will not deliver for that company anymore. There's lots of other customers out there.
And we did the same when we worked at Succo as well. Like, we didn't tolerate it. And we don't tolerate it when, like, we hear on the radio. We say something. And it usually shuts up the whole radio.
It does.
That or everybody gets on your side.
And on the radio, we've had really good debates or arguments going, and then someone says something, and I'm like, well, now I can't even agree. Like, why does that... This debate can go on without discriminating against anyone.
Well, I forget where I learned this. If you take a lot of news headlines or stories, sometimes there's keywords in there that shouldn't be in there.
Okay.
About a person's skin tone. If you take that out, does it still make sense?
So yeah.
Why
Can
is
you
it
tell
in
the
it?
story without? Can you tell the story without telling the story? Okay, so can you tell a story? How do I make this sense? Can you make a story make complete sense? Anything taken away from the story if you don't mention the person's sexual orientation or skin color or ethnic background
Or even religion.
or religious background? Can you tell the same story without bringing that up? In that case, it doesn't have to be brought up. If the story has something that the story, like the description of a person has to be in there, well then bring up the skin color, bring up the, because that's like, don't does the story need the description of skin color or not? Ask yourself that question before you tell the story. If it's important to the story, well then yes, then you leave it in there. That's not being racist, that is just part of that story, right?
Exactly.
Derogatory. Is it necessary or unnecessary? Derogatory racism. If a cop asks you for a description of the assailant, you can say what color they are. If a waiter says that table 7, or the black dude on table 7, that Okay, now that you know where to bring your food. Describing a person, you can say the color of a person if it makes sense. But if it doesn't make sense, leave it out. What does that have to do with the story? It's like people complaining about drivers that come into the country and have paid to get their drivers instead of doing proper schooling. You can tell that story without saying what race they're from, what color their skin is. You can tell that story, right? You can make that complaint.
And I think every story is different, right? Every case by case is different, but I would say most of what we've seen or heard is white-skinned people, if you want to be.
Like that jackwagon trucker, blah, 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 blah. I bet he's a derogatory term of this race, right? What? No, he was most likely just a white guy like you that's just an arsehole driver.
Yep.
And is there a certain group of drivers that are worse than others? Well, you'll notice a lot more of a certain group because when you're in a certain part of the world, there's a lot more of that skin color. If you're in an area where there's a lot of that skin color, of course you're going to see more bad drivers of that skin color. If everybody in this area is white, you're going to see a lot of bad white driver. If everybody in this area here, most of the people here are brown, yes, you'll see more brown bad drivers. It's got nothing to do with the skin color. It's about percentage of drivers.
And who's willing to actually go do the work and who's being lazy, right?
Thankfully, you're a white boy. Screw you.
we had other names for him.
Hey, guess what? We made it to Oliver. I gotta go fuel up now. And video's what? Half an hour long? A little longer?
And then it looks like we're going into
more rain and snow.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll fuel up here and then head home. Bonus video coming out tonight. We'll see if the bonus video tonight is as good as, I guess tonight or tomorrow morning, depending where you guys live. We'll see if it is as good as the last weekend one. Last weekend was amazing. And then 2 weeks before that was amazing too.
I don't know what video it is. I don't think... I know I haven't been with you, but sometimes I see the content when I log in. But,
You don't remember the bonus video we shot this week?
This weekend?
Okay, that's the one that came out last weekend.
Oh, okay.
So
time travel.
Time travel, yeah.
Yeah,
Got it? Which route do I take here? That corner can be tricky sometimes. Whoa, budget.
Why did you stop running?
Yeah. FEDEX in a budget truck. Well, hopefully you're a better driver than the ones in our town.
Well, I was starting to wonder why he's in a budget car. Maybe. Never mind.
I'm going to turn here just so I don't have to deal with the next intersection. That can be tricky sometimes.
Pretty trees right there.
That is very pretty, very, very red. Deliver
Turn
to this
left on Airport Street, then take the third left.
Deliver to this Canadian Tire a few times. It's a bit tricky delivering a flat deck to this Canadian Tire. Oh, looks like the sprinklers are going at the airport. windsock is almost full extension. Apparently it's a
Turn
little
left on
breezy out.
Southland Avenue, then take the first right.
Sure, Garmin. I know, Garmin, I didn't tell you we were going to go fuel up first, but you're just going to have to relax.
This is what I'm talking about. I swear there's conversations.
Twin tail
Turn
little
left on
airplane there.
Skagit
That's
Avenue,
cool.
then take the first
Oh,
right.
they're building new hangars here.
Nice.
There's 2 gliders there. And the tow airplane for the gliders. Last year a glider crashed in an orchard. Almost made it to the airport.
Turn left on Similkameen Avenue, then take the first right.
We'll take a right on Similkameen Avenue.
Turn left on Packing House Lane, then take the first left.
Packing House Lane. I wonder if there used to be a packing house on here. I guess there's still. I see, and it says BC Fruits. So maybe there's still a packing house there. I know there's one right over here on our right-hand side too. Big building on the right-hand side here. It's a packing house.
Turn left on Sawmill Road.
How about left on, or I mean right on Sawmill Road? We'll do right.
Mailbox.
Yeah, it's hitting a couple of branches. I guess they're a little heavier than normal.
I was gonna say, aren't you gonna question where the sawmill is on Sawmill Road?
Oh, where's the sawmill on Sawmill Road? There must have been one there sometime. Not sure if there's still one on here. Structure land used to be behind us. I don't know if that's still open. So when you're walking your bike, you should really be walking on the other side of the road.
Turn right onto the unpaved road.
Unpaved? Unpaved since when? Oh, there's a new cul-de-sac being built there.
I wonder what's gonna be built around it.
Here we are, we're on unpaved road now.
In 900 meters, turn left on Similkameen Avenue.
All right, guys, we are out of here. Thank you guys so much. You guys absolutely rock.
Adios.
All right, is the tow truck just leaving or just coming? You know what, we'll just go on this side. I don't like it, but we'll go on this side. Means I have to get DEF somewhere else. Now he's going. Be nice to get DEF. I'll go get the DEF.